Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are quickly approaching, and as tradition on Mystic Umbreon, I will be creating the team I want to use pre-release. Note that this team isn't the best team, it's just an idea of Pokemon that I may consider using. Some of these Pokemon may not be what you expect, but that's fine, because this is a team specifically I want to use for fun, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the video, let me know what Pokemon or teams you guys plan on using when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out. Okay, with that said, let's hop into this pre-planned Sinnoh adventure. So, the starter Pokemon. Probably one of the most difficult decisions I've had when playing Pokemon in general. Sinnoh, as we know, has 3 really adorable starter Pokemon, being Chimchar, Piplup, and Turtwig. I've used all 3 of these Pokemon multiple times, and at first I really wanted to use Piplup, because I hadn't used Piplup in years. Turtwig, believe it or not, I'm actually going to be using, but not on my first playthrough. It's the starter I want to use later for my second one. So the obvious choice wound up being Chimchar. Chimchar is the starter I have used the most amount of times, but I mean, how could you not want to use Infernape? In my opinion, out of the 3 Sinnoh starters, Infernape has the best design, it's the best stats-wise, and I'm sure with BDSP, Infernape's going to be getting a plethora of new moves to try hopefully. When it comes to in-game, Infernape has helped me shred Sinnoh multiple times, and with being a solid mixed attacker, I can weigh my options and practically do whatever I want with it. Not to mention, I also have dominance over the majority of the important trainers in Sinnoh. Rourke, Gardenia, all the dark types lurking around, coverage with Thunder Punch, Stone Edge. It's a pretty great offensive mon. Getting access to the elemental punches would also be really nice, and I have a feeling we will, considering they were tutor moves in Platinum. I'm also probably going to be basic and nickname my Infernape Vegeta, because you guys all know I'm an avid Dragon Ball fan. Overall, Infernape is amazing, and I think a lot of people can also agree with me on that sentiment. It's going to be providing a lot of the offensive power on this team. The next Pokemon is actually a Pokemon I haven't used in quite some time, and funny enough, I'm sure a lot of you guys actually use it. To me, the most common Pokemon fans seem to use on their teams are the ones I don't really like using. This time around, however, for BDSP, I'm open to the idea of using Togekiss. Togekiss provides a fun flying type option, and with the addition of its fairy typing since Generation 6, it made me wonder how much of a difference it will make in BDSP. With Togekiss's vast move pool being improved upon with the fairy types, I can only imagine the kind of benefits I will get from using it on my team. My only problem with using Togekiss is going to be through the Togepi hell. Leveling up Togepi can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. As a matter of fact, I may just ask a friend to trade me one at the beginning of the game, that way I don't have to wait that long for it. Having baby Pokemon at the start to me has always been a lot easier anyway. But yeah, I know a lot of people like using Staraptor as their flyer, and I was originally going to use it, but I saw Togekiss and changed my mind. Plus, Togekiss can be just as good of an option in my opinion. Coming to the halfway point of my team, and the water type I've chosen, it was actually a tie between 2, being Lumineon and Tentacruel. Now, Tentacruel I've used before, but not in a long time. In Lumineon, despite being one of my favorite water Pokemon, I have never used it in a playthrough. Or, I did, but it was an Egglocke that was once upon a time, and it died pretty quick. Tentacruel being a water and poison type adds some fun to the mix, having 2 fun typings to use, especially since now, Tentacruel has a wider poison move pool than it did in Generation 4. Venom Drench is a meta changer, I tell ya. Jokes aside, Tentacruel is an underrated choice, and that's one of the reasons I want to use it on top of its awesome design. Lumineon, however, kind of sucks, and doesn't really have a lot to offer, and that's exactly why I want to use it, because in reality, no one else is going to. The main reasoning is specifically due to its design. Both designs are great though, but Tentacruel is more viable. Decisions. Comment section, you let me know what you'd like to see. Tentacruel for more viability and usefulness plus awesome design, or Lumineon for utter uselessness and a great design. Neon colors or jellyfish? Starting off the second half of my Sinnoh team, I wanted to go with a grass type option, and the first immediate one that came to my mind was Roserade. However, I quickly dismissed the idea due to the fact that I have used Roserade at least more than 24 times. A Pokemon that I haven't used at all, even to this day though, was Cherrim. And to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend anyone to use this. It's just not good. But I really love its sun design, as it looks like a cherry blossom, and I'm a sucker for cherry blossoms. I will also be honest with you guys, I didn't realize it was based on a cherry blossom until I started writing this video. I can already visualize the comments in my head. For a guy who claims to know a lot about Pokemon, he sure does make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I know. I'm not perfect. So, eat fertilizer. Cherrim does suck though, and this form can only come out if the sun is present. So I'm gonna run Sunny Day on my team one way or another. The sun will be out all the time, so this beautiful cherry blossom can flourish. Honestly, because Cherrim looks like cherry blossoms, I'm officially putting it in my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Using it in BDSP is going to help me like it even more, so I look forward to that. On to the penultimate spot on my team, I decided on using a Pokemon I have used multiple times in the past, being Gardevoir. No matter what game I play, if Gardevoir is available, 80% of the time I will wind up using it. Gardevoir is in my top 10 favorite Pokemon, and with the new addition of the fairy typing, like I mentioned with Togekiss, I'm sure Gardevoir will do wonders. And yes, I'm also aware that I have 2 fairy typings on my team. Who gives a hoot hoot? See what I did there? Heh! So funny, Mystic! I'm an edgy 13-year-old. That was cringe, bro. Gardevoir, though, has an immense move pool, and with Combine setup, I'll be shredding left and right like always. I just hope the coverage Gardevoir has access to is going to be easy to get, because TRs were just so tedious in Sword and Shield. I'm actually glad to be out of Galar. I look forward to Sinnoh and reliving that journey once again. Gardevoir will help me do that. And who knows, I may even shiny hunt for it, despite the fact I don't even like shiny hunting. Gardevoir shiny makes it well worth the grind. I was contemplating on using Gallade, but I actually used Gallade not that long ago when I played Pokemon Storm Silver. I will definitely use Gallade in a second playthrough though. It's pretty dope. And we're at the last slot on this team of 6. And of course, it's gotta be the normal type. I'm going to punish myself like how I did with all of you in that Diamond and Pearl Best team and get Snorlax. Yep, I'm gonna go wait days to get a Munchlax. Have fun, people. I actually don't even know if Munchlax is going to be easier or harder to get in BDSP. I guess we're just gonna have to see. But on the real though, I've used Snorlax too many times on best teams. I'm actually going to take an entirely different approach. The Pokemon I decided on was the everlasting Gobstopper Pokemon, aka Porygon Z. I've never used the Porygon line before, and I've never thought about really using it at all. To me, it's just an obscure Pokemon that I don't think about all the time. But due to me doing research on a certain video that will be going up sometime this weekend, it made me interested in giving it a go. Porygon Z is a really fun normal type, especially due to the fact that its move pool is fantastic and its stats are pretty decent too, rocking with 135 special attack and 90 base speed. You add those great stats with Nasty Plot and Tri-Attack, and I think Porygon Z will probably be the second best offensive powerhouse on this team. I look forward to using this Cyberduck. Well, that wraps up my team for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. What Pokemon do you guys plan on using once the games come out? Let me know down below. I look forward to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and honestly, I've been looking forward to finally getting out of the Sword and Shield era because it was starting to feel really stale. I'm glad I can take a nostalgia trip to one of my favorite regions and get to relive that experience all over again. I know you Sinnoh addicts are probably just as excited as I am, so let me know how you feel about these new games down below. Hey, welcome to my new outro. A big thank you to everyone for watching the video. I want to give a huge thanks to my phenomenal team, and for the amazing art done each week by Danny the Demon. I couldn't do all this without them. If y'all enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Be sure to leave a comment too. It really helps us out. I have a brand new TikTok for Mystic Umbreon, and I've got a goal to get 10k followers over there. If we can hit that goal, I'm going to pick a random video suggested to me by you guys and do it. So go over there and leave a follow. Also, over on MysticSage, we've still got 2 videos going up every weekend. We've got content from My Hero, to Demon Slayer, to Dragon Ball. So come and check it out. And also check out MysticSage on TikTok. Finally, I've got an Amazon store where I sell tons of cool stuff. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I'll see you next time with some more amazing Pokemon content.